as well. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, it is your girl Phoenix Set, baby. Your tarot reader, your spiritual guide, your friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend, your buddy, your pal. What's up, guys? It's been a while since I did that, but I just wanted to say hello, and I hope that you all are having a super fantastic, super fantastic, how you say it, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious type of day. Top of the risings, top of the risings, my babies. Y'all already know who I am and what I'm here to do. I say here to speak the truth, of course, but I'm here, guys, for your fine divine general collective message for my beautiful fine divine group of ascended masters. Okay, we're growing here, guys. We're over the 620 mark now, 620 subscribers, over that mark. So I do want to give thanks to each and every last one of you all. Again, y'all know we don't do any promotion, any of that boost our posting stuff over here. So I do want to give thanks for all of your support, for all of your likes, for all of your subscribes, for all of your comments. I'm really, really finding my family here on YouTube. I'm really finding my soul tribe on here, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Okay. And again, you guys already know I speak that all of these messages will find you when they are meant to find you. Okay, there is no time stamps on these messages. Okay, once again, you will see the message when it is meant for you and only during that time. Okay. Um, I also want to go ahead and protect us from any evil, any malicious intent, any evil eye doers. Okay, we give thanks for the protection of our ancestors. We give thanks for the synchronicities, for the divine messages, for the divine intervention. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for our ancestors, for their stories, for being able to learn and grow and shift. Somebody asked me that the other day. One of my friends, they asked me, well, what do you like about life? And I told them, I'm like, I like the fact that if I don't like my circumstances, I can change them just like that. We have that power, we have that will to bend and to shift, right? And so I believe I'm look at that. And as I'm talking about bending and shifting, we have the death card out here in reverse. So somebody is not wanting to bend and shift, okay? Somebody is feeling like they're in stagnation. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And so this is your cue to bend and shift. Okay, I'm seeing the wheel of fortune in my third eye. Well, thank you, Spirit, for just having us dive right on into it, right? So this is a message for somebody. Okay, if you do not like the way that things are moving, if you don't like the way that things are happening, if you don't like your circumstances, you have the power to shift. You have the power to bend. You have the power. It's the serenity prayer. you know, you have the power to change the things that you want to change, right? And so this is somebody, maybe somebody has lost some sort of friendship as well. Okay? But yeah, shift things at your will, start making more intentional decisions, start being real with yourself. Okay, I have to stop trying to find nice ways to put things. Sometimes I be trying to figure out different ways to put it, and I just need to let it flow out like it comes, right? But it's time for you to put your big girl panties on. Okay, if you don't like the way that your life is going, intentionally change it. Be real about your situation and take accountability for where you are. you know because things, hard times are definitely about to come, are about to come to an end for somebody here. Okay, so that period of stagnation is over. Okay, hard times are definitely about to come to an end. See, this was meant to show you something, to teach you something. Y'all know it's always, hey, how you doing? Y'all know it's always meant to show us something. The hard times, the tough times, there's always a lesson. Okay, this is elevation here. Okay, new level of spiritual enlightenment leads to that elevation here. Okay, but don't be short-sighted with that Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, don't be short-sighted. Don't be bitter about anything that has happened to you. Okay, don't, don't be faithless. Okay, because y'all know the Queen of Wands is somebody that's very ambitious, somebody that's very dominant. Okay, the Queen of Wands is a leader. She's someone who goes out here and she takes control. She's a visionary. Okay, this is a general message. Okay, a general message for the collective. So I'm speaking to, if it's for you, you'll feel it. If it's for you, you'll know it. Okay, but let's keep y'all. I have to stay focused on the message because sometimes the comments be crazy, and y'all be saying other shit, and it be throwing me off. Not to say that you'll do that, John. Okay, but just pay attention. Take the message as it resonates. Okay. If it's not sticking with you, if it's not resonating with you, let that go. It's for somebody else. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Don't be short-sighted when it comes to your vision. Okay. And then I'm hearing to take your time. Don't rush things. Okay, everything doesn't need to be rushed. Everything doesn't, this isn't meant to be rushed. Okay, take your time with it. I'm seeing the lotus flower. Okay, somebody that is healing, somebody that is growing. Okay, you could be dealing with a lot of obstacles right now. Okay, a lot of obstacles, and this is why you're feeling stagnated. Okay, but this could also be you just being stubborn, you again not wanting to make those changes, you not wanting to make those shifts. Okay, so I'm speaking to somebody that knows what change they need to make, but it's like they're kind of like holding back on making it. I don't know what's up with that, but you have to make that change in order to get what it is that you want, in order to move from that stagnated period. Y'all know I tell you guys all the time, stagnation is still energy moving. Okay, it's still looking, it's just looking for direction. Okay, so direction, okay, intentional direction is needed here. Okay, there's somebody that needs to get out of some sort of circumstance or something like that. Okay, maybe you're around people. Y'all know they say it's this one saying, you hang around 4 or 5 broke people, you're gonna be the 5th or 6th one. Okay. So change your surroundings. Okay, or maybe somebody needs to even get out of a relationship because it says bless them and keep it moving. Okay, but y'all know this could also be family members, friends, okay, that you need to detach from. Okay, environments that you need to detach from. Okay, because I'm speaking to someone who knows that they're better than the circumstances that they allow or put themselves in. Okay, they know that they're better, and not in a cocky way, but just in a, you deserve better. You know your life is supposed to be better. Okay, but you have to get up and move. You have to go out here and show the universe, tell the universe and show the universe, hey, this is what I want, this is what I expect. Okay, moving just with more intention, but also moving with this sense of like a sense of dominance. Like what I want is going to come to me. Like I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do it. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Because this is somebody, Tesla guy out here living, he ain't got no joy, no happiness in his life. Okay? Somebody's complacent here. Okay? Maybe I don't know, child. Yeah, somebody needs to leave something here alone. It says we are done. Okay? So leave that relationship alone here. Okay? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm speaking to someone who's feeling like they don't know which direction to go. Okay? Go to your altar, speak to your ancestors. Okay? Listen like you need to listen to the messages within the reading and move accordingly. Okay, but yeah, you need to know whatever that was, whatever that ick was. Okay, because this could have definitely been because you were around a certain group of people or in a certain environment, because you keep getting this confirmation that the end of this is near. Okay, So that end of conflict is here. Somebody's wanting to reconcile as well. Okay, but there's something coming to an end. I feel like spirit is taking care of something for you guys here. Okay, because somebody was being illogical. Somebody was lying. Okay, and this could also be like your confidence level just down. Okay, this could have brought your confidence down. Okay, something that you went through in the past. Okay, past relationship, past friendship, whatever it was. Okay, somebody was out here maliciously, like just lying on your name. Okay, dragging your name through the mud. Okay, and you ain't even did nothing. Okay. I'm hearing like a sacrificial ritual, like a group, like somebody wanting to sacrifice you, okay? Sacrifice your energy, drain you of your energy in order to be placed in a higher spiritual ranking or something like that. Those that know, okay? If it's not making sense to you, maybe you just not there yet, okay? But you need to know that all of that arrogance, all of that conflict, all of that is coming to an end. Okay, spirit is shutting down. Thank you, spirit. Okay, but they're shutting it down. There's no look at that, because the judgment card is out here. Okay, so judgment has been called. Okay, this is rebirth. Okay, this is you guys moving into a new direction. Okay, so put all that shit to bed. Put it to bed, put it to rest. That's what spirit said. Okay, so these people, whoever it was, honey, they're about to get everything that they tried to put on you tenfold. Tenfold. So this is why we don't need to worry here. Okay, but some very important changes are about to occur in your life. Look at that Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, again, restart, death and rebirth here. Okay, I'm seeing paths opening. I'm seeing your confidence being gained back. I'm seeing you go out here and do things that you would have never done before. Okay, like you going out here and you getting real uncomfortable, okay, and you receiving some sort of blessing. That, look, the uncomfortableness for you is the sacrifice for you, okay, but you're going to be pushed to new heights, to new levels. That Londrell song, y'all go listen to that, New Heights and New Levels. Okay, it's called New Heights by Londrell. Okay, because that's where you're going, Ashe. And you stepping out here and doing things differently. You stepping out here and doing things even when you're scared. It's not only going to open new doors, but you're going to be inspiring people to do the same thing. Okay, so it's like that stagnated period, that lesson, okay, that you were going through is definitely going to teach you about boundaries. Heavy Scorpio energy, but we got the Scorpio out there in reverse. Okay, so they could have been a narcissistic asshole, okay, that you were dealing with, okay, that felt entitled to something. I don't know what that's about. Okay, they wanted to see you decline. Okay, they wanted to see you decline. They wanted to see you unhappy. They wanted to see you unsuccessful here. Okay, again, everything that they wanted and that they wished and that they prayed for, okay, when it came to you, is what they're about to receive. Okay, because this is a karmic here. Okay, you were very undeserving of you didn't deserve any of that they put you through. Okay, you didn't deserve anything that they did afterwards. You just moved with good intention. You removed yourself from that situation, and they seen it as some sort of, I don't know, challenge or something. Maybe they never had anybody walk out on them as quickly as you walked out, or as quickly as you let go. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but it pissed them off. Okay, and again, y'all know when we talk about narcissists, we're talking about people that don't want to take accountability for the things that they've done. They'll always point the finger at whoever else. Okay, it's never them. Okay, and so this was somebody that was out there putting dirt on your name and things like that, because they were afraid if the truth really got out. So it's like they blasphemy is what I just heard. Okay, but they went out here and spoke against you. It this is stupid, but it was like, okay, I'm a put this out there before they speak their truth. Okay, but again, the truth is being found out. Okay, you don't have to say anything. Okay, because it is being found out. Okay, these people wanted to do some sort of public humiliation ritual here. Okay, and when we talk about public humiliation ritual, this could be just them going to a whole group of people and being like, no, this person is this and this, and nothing that they say is true, or whatever the case, public humiliation got everybody looking at you different. Okay, but at the end of the day, when the trumpets have been blown and the truth is out, like the truth is being revealed. Okay, and I'm hearing about the retrograde. Okay, so maybe even during this past retrograde is when these people found out. Okay. Mm-hmm. But again, you're on your path to growth. Okay, so they're telling you to trust the universe, you know, trust in how we move is what I heard. Okay, so this is your ancestors again coming in for that divine intervention, swooping in and saying, "Hey, listen, we took you up out of there. Now let us show you how good it can get. Let us show you what we really about. Let us show you what we gonna do for you." Okay. Mm-hmm. You guys could have been fine. You guys could definitely have found like a whole new sense of motivation here, a whole new sense. Okay, but for some of you guys, you're feeling like there was like some sort of pressure or something. Okay, and they're telling you again to take your time. Okay, Temperance card in reverse. Take your time. Don't rush this. Okay, don't be impatient. Okay, but most importantly, don't be inconsistent in whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, be consistent with it. Okay, stay motivated. Okay, stay trusting in the Most High. Stay trusting in your angels, your intercessors. Okay, your spirit guides. Stay trusting and stay trusting in yourself. Okay, and in your power and what you can do. Okay, because I am speaking to somebody. I'm speaking to people. Once you say you want to do something, you go out here and do it. But you could also be somebody that goes out here and do it, and then when the energy gets boring, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna try something new. Like you could very much so just be somebody that gets bored easily. Okay, but they're telling you that what you're doing now, stick this out. Okay, stick it out, stay consistent. Okay, because you're going to be. I'm seeing like the sun card energy within my third eye. Okay, you're going to be successful here. Okay, you're going to be successful here, and not only are you going to be successful like in a financial way, but just like all around happiness, joy. Okay, because now I'm seeing the 10 of cups energy. The 10 of cups rules over the emotions. Okay, and so you guys are going to be very happy, very joyful here. Okay, and very successful here. Look, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you guys just need to stay dedicated. Be willing to, study. Be willing to, get some more education or something like that. Be willing to persevere through the tough times, through the hard times. Okay, again, staying delicate, staying dedicated, staying diligent. Okay. Mhm. And it's like something like be happy. Look for the sweet things in life. Look for things to be happy about. You make a mistake, hey, say, dang, I know I ain't gonna make that one no more. Like something like that, okay? But stay in your creative bag, okay? Because Queen of Wands energy, again, I'm speaking to somebody that is very much so ambitious, very much so a leader, very much so a master manifester. Okay, you could have beauty marks by your mouth or something like that. Okay, signs of a master manifester. Okay, but you don't have to. Okay, you definitely don't have to. Okay, but I'm speaking to somebody that is an introvert extrovert. Hey, lab rat, what's up, beautiful? Okay, I just introvert extrovert. Okay, but there's going to be some sort of message, y'all. Am I the exciting message? Am I the exciting messenger? Okay, that's coming in to help you out here. Okay, to get you back on track. To get not back on track because it's not like you're off track. Okay, but to get you back into that self motivated type of energy here. Okay, listen, I don't know, but something about to happen and you're going to be real happy about it. Okay? Somebody's coming in with some sort of exciting message here. Okay? Some sort of exciting message here. Okay? But it's like, again, don't rush it. Some people are feeling like things are being delayed, okay? Or you're having like this sense of unclear thinking, okay? With that Ace of Swords being in reverse, okay? And with that retrograde just passing, like, guys, go ahead and give yourself a nice little head washing, okay? A nice little spiritual bath. I know that's what I am doing today, okay? I'm doing that today because I was really, really feeling that energy day before yesterday. Like, I was just unmotivated, didn't want to do nothing. Hi, how you doing, love? Okay. Hmm. We got the of swords here, but I feel like this eight of swords here is only here because the ace of swords is in reverse. Okay, you guys need to plan some more. Okay, you guys need to stop sabotaging yourselves. Okay, stop sabotaging yourselves. I know people leave when they hear stuff like that because they don't want to hear the truth, right? But stop sabotaging yourselves. Okay, because you're somebody, you could really be a millionaire, billionaire in 5, 6 years tops. Seriously. Seriously. Okay? Heavy Aquarius energy out here. You don't have to be a Aquarius, though. Capricorn out here. Okay? And you guys know Aquariuses are very dominant, very much so. They're going to get their way. They can be very persuasive. And then you have that Capricorn that's just that boss, so this could just be the energy that you need to step into if those signs don't resonate with you, okay, if it isn't your sun, moon, or rising, okay. But that could definitely just be the energy you need to step into. Remember the other reading, we were talking about the alter ego, okay. And we were talking, and I was telling you guys, like, when I wasn't confident, and things like that, when I first started my tree company, I would get online and I would wear my glasses and I would, be the tree plug, y'all know what word I'm saying there, right? But and that's how I got through that stage, you know, of just like, child, yeah, very unclear thinking here, okay? So plan, okay, plot, but it's like, push yourself through, okay? Fight through the fear, fight through the doubt, okay? You need to tell that little intrusive thought, that little voice in your head to shut up. Tell it to shut up, okay? Tell it to shut up, okay? Because it's that little voice in your head that got you in this Eight of Wands energy. You don't want to move, that stagnated energy, okay? Tell that little voice to shut up, okay? Tell it to shut up, okay? And some of you guys could be very much so frustrated because of this, okay? But we have to push through, okay? When the world says we can't do it, when that little voice in our head says we can't do it, you say, you know what, I'm gonna show you, okay? And you go out here and do it anyways, okay? But there's a lot of unstable, unbalanced type of energy here, okay? Y'all, get your to-do list, okay? Get your to-do list, you guys, okay? Because this is people just oh, y'all, don't shoot the messenger, but I gotta give it to y'all raw, okay? This is disorganization, okay? This is inadequate efforts. Y'all know we be talking about that all the time, and I tell you guys, you have people, they'll say, I want this, and this, but the action doesn't match the words. Make sure that your actions are in alignment with your words, okay? With what it is that you say you want, with what it is that you say you want to do. I can't tell you how many times people come to me and y'all know when I be on TikTok doing the personal questions, you have people like, well, am I going to get a job this week? Am I going to make money this week? And I'm like, ugh, but it's like, do you want to? Like, don't. And I be having to hold myself back. Like, don't be on here asking me on stupid questions. Y'all get what I'm saying? But it's like, do you want to? How bad do you truly want another job? How bad do you truly want what it is that you say you want? Because if you truly want it, you'll have it in no time. right? If you truly want it, your intentions would be matching them actions, right? I don't like excuses, y'all. I'm a Capricorn. I don't like excuses. I'm one of them people, I'm like, okay, if you say you want it, go out there and get it, right? But you would be surprised at how many people say that they want certain things in life, but their actions do not match up. They sit around, they watch TV, they do this, they do all of these things where they could be using that time very much so wisely. Listen, it's the truth, and listen, I do it sometimes too, so I get it, you know. But you got people that be out here doing it all the time, honey. I'm sitting here like, damn, they getting on my ass too. Because I do it. Actually, yesterday, the day before yesterday, the last 2 days, that energy was on me heavy. Like, and I didn't have my to-do list, you know. And I just gave myself an excuse because that shouldn't be an excuse, right? But I did not have my to-do list. And so I'm just like, I was all over the place when I woke up yesterday because I didn't wake up on time. Listen, everything has to go like, for me. Because once something is off, I'm off, okay? But I'm telling you, look at that 10 of Pentacles energy, okay? Because we're gonna work hard, right? We're gonna stay dedicated. We're gonna stay driven, okay? We're gonna be disciplined, right? We're gonna do all of the things in here that they are telling us to do, and because of that, we are going to be in that 10 of Pentacles energy, in that energy where we are comfortable, where we are successful, right? You guys are going to be taking care of your responsibilities and things like that, okay? Look, the Justice card out here, okay? I'm telling you, you're going to be moving in your truth, okay? 8 of Wands, okay? Because, again, when you listen to the messages and you move accordingly, I tell people all the time, tarot energy isn't definite energy, because when you sense something or when you hear something that you don't like, remember, we have the will to bend and shift, right? Just as everything could be going great in your life, right? But then you start doing little funny shit, little fuck shit, it's going you gonna see the difference. You get what I'm saying? So just, when you guys are listening to these messages and when you hear things that you feel are less favorable, let's make those changes. Let's make those intentional changes in order to get where we want to go. Okay? Like, get in tune with your highest self. Okay? Start asking yourself, what will my highest self do? Okay, even if you got to do it in every situation, okay, what would my highest self do in this situation? And start living like that. Start walking like that. I promise you guys will quantum shift like in 2-3 days. Okay? So again, listen to the messages within the tarot and move accordingly. Shift that energy. I'm a slow learner. We can do that. We can be that sometimes, okay? But you not slow at all. Okay, take your time and take your time with the shift, okay? Somebody's name could begin with a K, okay? Somebody could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Place the energy where it go, okay? But settle down. It's your time, okay? And I really thought that said slow down at first, okay? Somebody name could start with the A. Okay, first, middle, last, place of where it needs to go. Somebody is definitely a seer. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so we got some dreamers on here. Okay. So somebody is definitely a seer. Okay. Somebody is very knowledgeable on here. We got scrolls on here, but all of my ascended masters are. Divination is very significant. Okay, look at that protection uncrossing ritual. Where you gonna fall? Up there on top of that Queen of Cups in reverse and that Ace of Swords. Okay, so somebody definitely needs to do some sort of uncrossing ritual or some protection ritual. Okay, because that energy, that unclear thinking. Y'all remember earlier I was telling y'all, if that's how y'all feeling, make sure y'all take y'all a spiritual bath. This is that confirmation. Okay, Some of you guys definitely need to do a protection ritual or some sort of uncrossing ritual on yourselves, okay? Because again, that is not your energy. That is energy that has been placed on you. So if you feel like there's been a lot of obstacles, okay? If you feel like your head has just been all over the place, Seven of Cups energy, okay? If you're feeling like you're in this Eight of Swords energy in this stagnated period and you just don't know which way to go, okay? Do a protection and an uncrossing ritual, okay? Cleanse yourself, okay? Cleanse yourself. You guys keep that spiritual hygiene up, okay? I see this is an energy shift, okay? We got You Just Be Lying and we got the Knight of Swords out there, okay? So somebody be up late at night, okay? Because they dealing with some kind of liar. Okay, dealing with a liar, you need to let that go. Look at that. Three of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. That's that confirmation. You need to let it go. I was only thinking about working on myself today. Ashe, okay, do that. Okay, but yeah, with that Three of Wands energy in reverse, there's nothing there. You need to let that go. Okay, there's no future in that. There's no vision in that. Okay, for some of you guys, the foundation been sketchy, and you know that. Okay, let's get look, cat fight, child. Listen, let that shit go. Okay, and now looking at the cards, yeah, let that go. Okay, some of you guys could still be dealing with some energy from a past relationship. Okay, whether it is a intimate relationship, friendship, or whatever. Okay, cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Make sure that you guys are doing your cord cutting rituals, okay? Especially when you ask, to be shown something, or it's shown if somebody is doing something on you, okay? Because you can ask for your guides to show you that, and they will show you, or they'll give you a name, okay? And make sure that you guys are doing your return to sender spells, okay? Even if you don't know their name, you could just say, hey, if anybody's been, addressed it in a more, collective type of manner. Okay? But again, I'm telling y'all, new loving beginnings. Okay? So yeah, I'm speaking to somebody that's definitely going to take it, listen. Okay, listen to this message here. We got the World card out there. Okay, get ready. Get ready for your big blessings. Big blessings. Okay, and I love how he got the two wands in his hands right there with that World card. Okay, yeah, y'all. Somebody needs to detach from something, okay, or somebody, okay, because we got the King of Swords out there in reverse too. That's a liar, okay. That is a liar. That is somebody that child. Listen, not wanting to elevate, not going to elevate. Okay, they like you being in this stuck energy. Okay, this is somebody that ain't really got nothing going on for themselves. Okay, and so y'all already know. I tell y'all all the time, when people ain't got nothing going for themselves, baby, what can they offer you? And when people are not happy with themselves, they don't want to see other people happy. They don't want to see other people thrive, and they don't want to see you successful. What? Okay, this is giving jealousy and envy. Okay, that's what it's giving, jealousy and envy. Okay, but be strong through this. Okay, continue to work on your foundation. Okay, once again, name could start with A, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I heard Ashley. Okay, but look, when you can continue to work on that foundation and watch what's coming for you. Okay, continue to be strong. Okay, continue to fight through. Continue to stay courageous. Continue to do your shit. Okay, I told y'all, do it even when you're scared. Okay, and yes, sometimes when you're building something, you will make mistakes. Okay, embrace those mistakes. Okay, take your time. I'm hearing Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, so take your time with this. Take your time with your elevation. Take your time with your creativity, with your gifts. Okay, don't try to rush things, and don't try to shortcut things. Okay, don't try to rush things. Don't try to shortcut things. Okay, because Ten of Knives. Okay, I'm telling you guys, all that backstabbing energy, the stuff that people was doing to you, is not going to matter. Where you're going is not going to matter. Okay, the new people that you're going to be surrounding yourselves with is not. None, you can't take that hurt, that pain, that trauma with you. Okay, because if you do, you're going to be pushing genuine souls away now. Okay, you've been through the fire. Okay, you've been through the darkness. Now is your time to walk in the light again, to see how good it can get. Okay, you got the 5 of 6 out there right on top of that 10 of 9s. I'm telling you, y'all some badass individuals, some very powerful workers, some very powerful root workers. Okay, and even if you don't, deal in roots, you're a very powerful being. Okay, you don't have to say much, you don't have to do much. Okay, you're divinely protected, divinely guided. Does not mean that you slack off on your spiritual hygiene, though, those protection rituals, those cleansing rituals. Okay, because the 5 of 6 is about her not giving a fuck that they back there talking and whispering, because she about to go do some shit. Okay, she gonna take care of them. Okay, she gonna take care of them. Okay, and they came against her, so it's very much so justified. Okay. Now I'm hearing something about a jar, honey. Listen, sometimes we gotta do them shut up spells, and we gotta put people in jars, okay? But yeah, that Black Hermit card, okay, you need to know that, you are that master magician. You are that master alchemist. You are that walking ascended master. Okay, playing some drums, getting yourself grounded, waking up the energy, waking up the spirit. Very significant here. Okay, maybe somebody needs to tap into some drumming. Okay, or listen to the drums while you meditate, listen to the drums while you call on your ancestors. Okay, listen to the drums while you call your power back. Okay, call your power back from sources known and unknown. Say it with me. Now I call my power back from sources known and unknown, from energy seen and unseen. My power belongs to me, so mote it be. Ashe. Okay, y'all don't even know. Y'all just called on justice just now. I mean, some of y'all do know. Okay, but y'all just called on justice just now. Okay, now justice about to come through swinging that sword of truth. Okay, I'm hearing you guys need to get out here and take some chances. Okay, because I'm looking at that King of Swords in reverse. Go out here and take some chances. See, y'all getting a little too comfortable with life. You getting a little too comfortable being in this matrix. You getting a little too comfortable with thinking that this is the way that it's supposed to be, that this is the way that it's supposed to go. Okay, but you need to know that you are the creator of your world. Okay, don't get comfortable with the bare minimum. Don't get comfortable with mediocrity. Don't get comfortable with the way that this world is right now, because we're here to bring about change, and change will come, and change is going to come sooner than you think. Okay, I'm speaking to a boss right now. I'm speaking to somebody that's very much so. I'm telling you, it's not on you, it's in you. Okay, it's not on you, it's in you. Okay, look at that. We got the Fool card out here. Look, child, I didn't even know the Page of Wands was back there, but I seen the Fool card and the Ace of Cups. But you got the Page of Wands out there too. Child, I'm telling y'all, they said don't get comfortable. Okay, don't get comfortable with this. Okay, why? Because this ain't your life. That 4 of Cups energy, that 4 of coins energy, that lack energy. You're much better than that. Don't think like that. Okay, that's not the life we want for you, is what I just heard. Okay, that's not the life that you're going to have. Okay, if you do what you're supposed to do, if you stay dedicated, if you stay driven, if you push through the hard times, okay, if you persevere, thank you, Spirit, okay, if you show up for yourself every single day. Hey, sister, how you doing? Okay, but if you show up for yourself, okay, I'm telling y'all, your ancestors, your angels, the Most High has a plan for you, and it's so much bigger than you could even than you could ever imagine. Like, baby, like the good life. Okay, mansions, cars. I'm just telling y'all how I see it. Okay, y'all ain't gotta believe it right now. Okay, but I'm telling y'all, if you move in your purpose, if you move how you know you're supposed to move, how they telling you to move, it's coming. It's coming, because this is the life we have for you. Okay? A life of no pain. Okay? A life of ease. Okay? A life of blessings. Why? Because you've been a blessing to everybody you encounter, even at your lowest. Even at your lowest, even when you had nothing to give. Okay? For some of y'all, y'all could have even been homeless. Okay? Homeless. And I'm not talking about have a room to go to every night homeless. I'm talking about homeless, sleeping in your cars. Okay? Or maybe not even having a car to sleep in. Okay? That type of real homelessness. Okay? Like, even when you guys didn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, okay, you guys were still helping people. Baby, I was too. That was me too at one point in time. Hell, when I was a teenager, okay. Hell, and even dang on at periods, what, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, okay. Same for me. You get what I'm saying? But even then, you were still going. And if y'all look through my videos, y'all will see. I mean, I was in a hotel, but bitch, I was homeless. Okay, like y'all will see the videos when I was in a hotel. Okay, but you were still giving. You still walked around with a pure soul. I'm looking at him with that white rose. Okay, you were still pure in heart. When I make it big, you can expect the holiday to Australia. Yes, I'm ready for Australia, baby. I'm ready for it. Hell, when I look, y'all, we need to listen. I have so many plans for us. Okay, but listen, go out here and start completely over. I'm looking at the full card. Start today. Start from zero today, like you a baby. Don't hold on to no trauma, no stress, no none of that. Where we going? What we doing? What kind of life do you want to live? I'm asking y'all right now, and I want you guys to answer yourselves right now. What do you want for yourselves? Okay? And again, y'all, remember earlier we were talking about moving in that frequency. Okay? Don't hold yourself back. Don't, like, nah, what we doing? What we doing, Spirit? Guide my hand. Hold my hand. Most High, what we doing? Bless my path. Show me the way. That's all you got to say. Okay? And when it's being shown to you, you move. Okay? You do. Okay? You had me at full card. Yes, I love the full card. Right? But I'm telling y'all, and I love how they both got their wands. I say he just got a bag on his wand. Okay, but that's still a wand. Okay? That's still a wand. That's still a stick. Okay, in the hoodoo deck they call it sticks. Okay? Mm-hmm. It still is a wand. Go out here and make a difference for yourself today. And now I'm looking at that sun back there. That's that sun card energy as well. Okay, that's happiness, that's peace, that's success, that's abundance. Okay, go ahead, child, walk it like you're talking. Walk it like you're talking, okay? Because there's going to be divine interference. I'm looking at the word interference as I'm looking at these cards. I wish I could. Interference, okay? Or divine intervention, if you will. Okay? Ashe. Okay? And don't worry about the distractions. Don't worry about that dog barking. Don't worry about the dog barking. Okay? But don't worry about the distractions, okay? Because there will be many distractions. There will be many times where you're like, okay, listen, this is what I want. This is what I'm about to do. And then you have something that's like, oh, no, we're not going to do that. Let's do that. No, don't. Keep your head on straight, okay? Keep your head on straight. There's going to be times when that older version of you says, nah, let's stay comfortable. Let's stay right here. I like it here. Okay? And you gonna have to stand on business. Let me tell you something. You ain't never gonna have to stand on business more with anybody else than you do with that little voice in your head that's always complaining. Okay? Always trying to keep you comfortable. Right? No, I don't want to be comfortable. I want to get real uncomfortable so I can grow, so I can be a better person, so I can get what it is that I want out of life. So I could be walking in that world card energy. Okay, exactly. No growth from comfort zones, baby. And we got to know that, you know, because nothing is gonna want to give you that false sense of comfort, because that's really what it is. You know, our brain is telling you no. What if people judge you? What people have to say, you know? And we're thinking like, oh, you're right. I'm just gonna fuck them people. People are gonna talk. Period. People are always gonna have something to say. Okay, whether you're doing good or bad, you can be doing absolutely good, right? Like y'all seen it for yourselves. Tarot, here I am giving great messages for growth, peace, abundance, you know, helping people at a soul level. And you have people that get on here and be like, you're a demon, bitch. You know, like, and it's like, bitch, what? You get what I'm saying? So, no, there's always going to be judgment. No, there's always going to be chatter. It doesn't matter what you do, okay? It can be, the good can be right there in their face and they'll still talk, okay? So, do what you do and don't listen to that. Don't listen to any of that. You keep walking. Keep on trucking, baby. Mm. You better keep on trucking. Okay, but keep going. Keep moving. Okay, stay dedicated. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, stay consistent. Okay? Don't worry about what other people think. You think this man right here, he don't give a damn about nothing else that's going on. He don't care about what people got to say about him being in this same spot, making these same pentacles. Okay? He don't care. He don't care. And that's why he child, look, 8, 9, 10. Okay? He almost there. Okay? He's almost there. He's working on improving himself. Okay? He's working on his talents. Okay? He's staying dedicated. He's staying diligent. Okay? And I tell you what, when you in your own world, when you staying diligent, when you staying dedicated, when you improving, you're not worried about the outside world. You're not worried about what other people got to say. You know, they gonna talk and you might hear it and you're like, bitch, whatever. You know? But you gonna have too much to do. You're gonna have too much shit to check off. Too much good shit to check off. Okay? To be worried about what a fuck hater gotta say. Okay? And you know what? And then that's the thing too. The people that be talking the most ain't never got nothing going on with themselves. Ever. Okay? So that's why we don't listen to those people. That's why we ignore the haters. That's why we ignore those distractions. Because there are genuinely people here to just keep us in that safe energy. Right? Fuck that. Talk about me. Talk about me. Okay? Y'all know how they say in the music world and stuff, you know, publicity is still publicity. Okay, bad publicity is still publicity. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, y'all. I don't know why it's coming out like that. Okay? But I'm telling you, your ancestors are on you heavy right now. Y'all see that red bird, that cardinal? Y'all know they represent the ancestors, your loved ones. Okay? They on you hard, baby. Spirit is on you hard. They're blessing your path. They're telling you to go forth and do it. Okay? They're telling you, look at all that yellow. Have confidence and do it. Go forth and do it. Okay? Heavy solar plexus energy. Okay? I am energy. Start saying your I am affirmations. Okay? Start eating more yellow fruits and vegetables. Okay? Start sitting out there in that sun. Okay? But again, I am creative. I am powerful. I am successful. I am a master manifester. I am, did I say confident already? I am a go-getter. Okay? I am diligent. Okay? I am driven. Okay? All of those good things. Okay? Start speaking it over yourself. Okay? Start speaking it over yourselves. A lot of you guys are waiting, but I'm here and stop waiting and go out here and make a move. Okay, Nine of Cups energy in reverse. You have to take control of your own happiness. You have to take control of your own life. Don't wait on an outside source to fix something. Okay, even when y'all praying, okay, y'all don't wait on the Most High. You don't say, hey, Most High, please fix this. And you just sit there and do nothing. Okay, even the Bible says faith without works is dead. Okay, meaning you can pray all you want to. You can pray all you want to, get on your knees and cry about it, baby. But until you get up and make a move, until you decide to make a change, baby, you're just gonna be down on the floor crying. Okay, look at that confirmation. Okay, you gotta make a change. I'm hearing it. Make that change. Man in the mirror, hey. Okay, but make that change. Okay, the change starts with you. Okay, the change starts today. Today, y'all. Today. Okay, some of you guys, Six of Cups energy out here. Okay, some of you guys, y'all done spread y'all self thin. Look at me cussing. I ain't gonna get nothing. No, you have no idea how much I need this pep talk. Bless you. Yes, baby, because we all be needing it. Okay, I said even though I woke up late this morning, I was getting on here anyway. I didn't get on here yesterday because I woke up late. Okay, and I told y'all when I wake up late, I'll be all discombobulated. Okay, but I don't know. Last night before last, I didn't go to sleep till after 2 o'clock in the morning, and like that's like last night I said to myself, somebody is pulling on my energy. I need to cleanse myself, and this was that confirmation, because I told y'all I'm a Capricorn, so I'm very much so okay. I gotta get up at this time. I gotta do this, and this. Okay. But I've been doing a lot out there in my community. You guys know I have a nonprofit. Okay. Well, I'm a part of a nonprofit. It's my friend's nonprofit. It's our nonprofit. Okay. I'm the holistic chair. And so I've been doing a lot within the community, yoga, meditation, guided meditation sessions, just doing a lot and introducing myself to a lot of people, to a lot of new energies. And something told me this morning that one of them new energies was pulling on me. And I kind of felt it last night because I'm like, why the fuck I can't sleep? Because let me tell you something, I be sleep. 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm sleep. Okay? Look at that. Dirty scheme just came out. Is somebody thinking dirty? Is somebody trying to do me dirty? Nah. But some of y'all, back to the message. Okay, spreading yourselves thin. Okay, because you're overextending. Okay, giving out too much of your energy. Okay, being too given to people who aren't given to you. Okay, whether that's in the spiritual or the physical. Okay, and I'm getting chills right now. Okay, and you need to pull back, give to yourself. Okay, give that same energy to yourself. Okay, give it to yourself. A lot of y'all be fixing other people's problems. Okay. Ooh, child, hold on. I don't know what that is. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Make that change. Look, man in the mirror. Make that change. I just got real cold. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. And y'all, if this video is resonating, please, y'all, like it, okay? Give me more. What's that about? You were born for this. You were born for this. It's a card up under here. Use your sacred knowledge. You were born for this. Okay? You were born for success. Okay? You were born to be an example to your bloodline. Okay? You're born to be an example to your lineage. Okay? You are here to break those generational curses. Okay? You're here to show people that it can be done. Okay? Again, you were purposefully dragged. I heard dragged through the dark night of the soul. Okay, you were purposefully dragged through the darkness, you know, so that you could heal and show the world what it looks like. You are an example for the world. Okay? Like all the darkness, all the sadness, everything that you've been through, and it's so fucked up, right? But it was meant. It was meant. You were meant to carry that because they knew that can't nobody else carry it like you. And that you were going to shine through it all. Ain't that crazy? Like, don't be putting me through nothing because nah. But it's like, you know, when you think about it, it's like, oh damn, you knew I was going, yeah, you knew I was gonna be that, okay? Like you knew I was gonna handle it with such great. You knew I was strong enough. You know, like they say, you know, the Most High doesn't put more on you than you can bear. You know, and at times, even when we felt like we couldn't bear it, we bared it, and you know, you bared it so beautifully. You know, you're so strong. You're so strong. You know, I don't you got to tell me how to relay it to them. I don't even know how to relay it to you, you know? But definitely a deserving soul. Very deserving. And that's why they want you to make sure that you do listen to the guidance within these messages. You know, that you are protecting yourselves, that you are doing your uncrossing rituals, that you are believing in yourselves as much as your ancestors, your intercessors, your angels, your spirit guides, the Most High believes in you. I'm seeing a whole team cheering behind you. And this isn't just your ancestors, baby. This the big God, big mama herself. Okay, as well. Okay? But you have to believe in you as much as your spiritual team believes in you. Because again, the door, I'm seeing you standing in a hallway. There's a hallway. There's just many doors. Many doors, many different avenues. You worn so many hats. You've lived so many lives. And they're telling you to use your magic. You're a very magical soul, very magical being. You know? And you can change your circumstances just like that. Okay, like you really could. You already do it. You know, whether you know it or not, you already do that. Okay, but now they're telling you to be more intentional with it. Write it down. Go the way we want you to go. Okay, they don't want you stuck. They don't want you restrained. They don't want you in confusion. They don't want you in stagnation. Okay, but until you don't want that for yourself, what they want for you doesn't truly matter. Does that make sense? Yes, made you who you are. Okay? You have to turn away from the things that you don't want. You have to turn away from the things that don't align. And I promise you, once you do and you start stepping in your courage, right? The full card energy, that's a courageous soul there. That's a courageous soul that's not taking no for an answer. They're going to go out here. They're going to live their life authentically. Okay? They're going to do things even when they are scared. They're going to do it even when everybody else is saying, no, don't go that way. They're going to do it. They're going to say distractions. And they're going to be them, live life how they want. Okay? And that's why everybody loves the Fool card. Right? Because the Fool is himself. The Fool is herself. You know? There's no ifs, ands about that. There's no doubt when it comes to that. Ashe, confirmation. Okay. It's your time. It's your time. Okay? It is your time. Alrighty. Somebody's going to come in and be telling you that they changed when it comes to something like that. But we got the Three of Swords energy. Okay? And then letting it right on top of that, turn away and search for peace. I feel like this is somebody just trying to spin the block and they need to stay exactly where they're at. Okay? Two of Pentacles energy. Okay, this first off, y'all know clown energy. I pay attention to that. Okay, pay attention to that. Very much so. Still confused. Okay, and not even confused. I feel like this is just a clown ass that just wanna throw you off track. I don't like the clown wear. Whenever I see the clown wear, I be like, clown. Okay, just like that Five of Swords energy. Okay, how he dressed in that clown ass gear with that messy ass head. And y'all know they say when you got bad energy, your hair don't grow. Okay, and that hair is not growing, and it's looking real shaggy, shabby, all of that. Okay, all of that. Leave them right where they at. Leave them right stuck, confused, whatever, wherever they at. Look, I'm telling you, this person is here, still here to play games. Okay, and I want y'all to see how I've changed, and then it says Rose eyes. Okay, because there's somebody that's gonna be coming in like I've changed, but I ain't changed a bit. Maybe they do. Y'all see how my nose went itching and stuff? I be like, okay, so I don't know. Maybe that's significant here. Okay, but again, this is somebody here just to cause chaos. I'm looking at a snake ass activities, a clown. They got balloons and shit. Okay, this ain't no party. This ain't no circus, bitch. Okay, this not that. Okay, but child, I don't really care to even go through all of this. Okay, because look, Ace of Swords, that'll be a tough time, child. That'll be a tough time. You swing the belt. You turn around and look back if you want to. Okay? Because you know the Ace of Swords shot, that's the beginning of some crazy shit. Okay? That's the beginning of a battle. Okay? And it also speaks of truth too. Okay? But yeah, look at that. The Sun card energy. Okay? Turn away and search for peace, honey. Keep it pushing. Okay? Keep it pushing. I'm telling you, you guys have some good things in your future. Okay? Stay dedicated, my loves. Okay? But joy, happiness, abundance, success, it's all there. It's all there, and it's all there for you. World card energy. Okay? But again, y'all, continue to stay the path. Okay? Continue to stay the path. Do it even when you're scared. Okay? Stop holding yourself back. Remember, we had that Three of Wands in reverse. Don't hold yourself back. Okay? Know that your cups will overflow. Okay? But you got to take heed to these messages. Okay? Take heed to the messages that are given to you when they are given to you. Okay, let's cleanse, let's restore our energy today. We called back our power today. Now let's cleanse and restore our energy. Okay. You can do a hyssop bath, okay? And y'all, you don't have to have a million herbs in your spiritual bath. Okay, a hyssop bath gonna clean you right on up. Okay. Some of y'all need to do some yoni steams, okay? Or you need to get you some frankincense, okay? Burn it on that coal and stand over it, okay? Some of y'all need to do a whole strip down ritual, okay? Where you actually go to someone and allow them to strip you down and they cleanse you, okay? But I will only go to trusted sources for that, seriously. Nobody else, okay? But this is something, a strip down ritual, that's not something you do yourself. You can do it yourself, okay, but you normally go to like a Babalawo or somebody like that for a strip down, okay. That's when you just like, the magic has already taken root, okay. And like, you just don't see no way out, okay. So, but yeah, you guys, let's see if Spirit has one more message before we go. Okay, we got one right here. Stop and reassess. Okay, stop and look at everything. Has all of your T's been crossed and I's been dotted? Don't rush things. Everything is perfectly aligned. Y'all know we were talking about that earlier. Okay, and you are growing. Sometimes there is pain in growth. Okay, growth ain't always pretty. Okay, the spiritual path ain't all lollipop, rainbows, and sugar cane. Okay. Maybe somebody put some sugar cane on their altar. Okay, maybe your ancestors loved them some sugar cane and they want something sweet. Okay, but know that also whenever you're doing your sweetening rituals and things like that, you can use sugar cane as one of your herbs. Okay, as one of your igniters. Okay, but stop and reassess some things. Okay, heavy Leo Capricorn energy. Again, you don't have to be that. Okay, that could also be your sun, moon, and rising, but you could also need to incorporate the confidence of a Leo. You know, a Leo could be very just like unconfident about a situation, unsure about a situation, but you would never fucking know. Girl, dominating my life, girl, bye. That's what we here for. Please continue to comment. I love reading y'all comments. I love to hear it's resonating. I love to just talk to y'all. Period. You know, I love that. So never apologize, especially when it comes to comments. First off, don't apologize about shit. Okay, unless you were truly, truly wrong about something. Okay, I'm gonna tell you now. I don't like the word sorry. No way. We on. You're not sorry. We gonna eliminate that from your vocabulary. Okay, we can say I apologize, but don't apologize for something like that, baby. Be you. That's you. You want to talk about it? Shit, be you. I like to talk about it. So we here. You get what I'm saying? Don't apologize for that. Okay. But yeah, maybe you need to, like I said, a Leo, they'll be unconfident, unsure, and you wouldn't even know because they'll walk in there like, "We just got it." You know, very courage, the cowardly dog. Okay, one thing Courage was gonna do was protect Muriel. Okay, he wasn't playing about his Muriel. Okay, he'd be shaking in his boots and still go and do it. Okay, so maybe that's significant for somebody. Okay, be like Courage the cowardly dog. Even if you shaking in your boots, pissing on yourself, go do it anyway. Okay, and then that Capricorn energy again, just that boss ass energy. You get what I'm saying? The Capricorn, they gonna get shit done. Okay, they very tactful. Okay, very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so and y'all do your magic. Okay, do your magic, honey. What we got out here? Heart chakra healing. Okay, do some heart chakra activations. Okay, go out here and make a joyful noise. Something is about to happen for you that's going to have you out here just like joyful, joyful love, we adore thee. We got Seer out here again, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to somebody that already knows. You already know. Look, you were born for this. Okay, but pay very close attention to your dreams. And God has made you complete in Christ. Okay, Christ is in charge of every ruler and authority. Okay, y'all hear that? Okay, that Christ-like energy. Keep it moving. But I love you all so very much. You guys already know that. I thank you all again for tuning into the message. Again, y'all, if this message resonated in any way, please make sure that you like the video. Okay, once again, please make sure that you like the video. All your likes count, and they do help out with the channel. Okay, they help us to reach more divine ascended masters just like us. Okay, y'all know that we don't do the promotions over here. Like this is all 620 something subscribers or 630 something subscribers are real people, okay, that really like my videos and subscribe to the channel. You get what I'm saying? So I do give thanks to each and every last one of you. I enjoy conversating with you guys. I enjoy being a conduit for these beautiful messages, for spirit and for growth. And I love you all so very much, and I wish y'all peace on y'all growth journey. Period. Peace, y'all.